Hello, welcome back to another episode of INCRadio, Silicon Valley, California. Tonight's topic, let's talk about what? More on that later. But before we get into our topic, how about let's do a round of introductions, starting with the brother to my left.
Hello, my name's Brother Jason from the local congregation.
I'm Brother Michael from the local congregation of San Jose.
And I'm Brother Miguel from the local congregation of Fremont. And today, if you can't already tell, we're actually in somebody's backyard. But with if Brother Michael, if you could show what are you holding right now?
I think this is a golf club.
Oh shoot! Okay, so tonight's episode, we're gonna be talking all about golf. All right, so let's talk about golf. So, we actually have Brother Jason here because he has been playing golf for a while, and I played golf with you a couple times before.
Yes, we have.
And then we have Brother Michael and Brother Glenn. Never played golf.
Yes, this is my first time actually
He's lying. He's lying. but he played golf in my backyard. So, but it's okay. But Brother Jason, I wanted to ask you, what got you into golf, and what made you want to continue to play?
So I got into golf in high school.
Mm.
My main sport in high school was playing basketball. And a lot of times we were able to like play basketball, but also figure out how to play golf. We weren't sure what to do after basketball, so a lot of the guys wanted to figure out how to play golf.
Yeah.
So we signed up for the team. We made the team because there was just enough, and we just learned how to play.
Oh, I see. I see. I also played golf in high school as well. I was curious, Jason, what was your favorite memory about playing high school golf?
Some of my favorite memories is starting off and
Oh,
trying to learn how to play golf and to actually hit the club.
yeah.
Those were the fun times because those were the hard times to really learn. And sometimes you do miss the ball, but
Mhm.
it's all about the learning process, right?
I see. I see. So basically, just starting off, learning how to play, and then just getting started. You know what I noticed, Jason, and basically everyone in the chat as well. I've noticed that there's a lot of new players that started playing golf, especially after COVID and even during COVID.
Mhm.
That's where a lot of my friends started to play golf, and they've always asked, how do you get into a sport like golf? I know it can be a little bit daunting, but do you have any advice for those that want to play golf but want to just start off?
I would say golf is not the easiest sport,
Yeah.
but it is fun in a sense,
Mhm.
right? Because it's different than all of those contact sports that we usually play, like basketball, even baseball or soccer.
Yeah.
This is a sport where you can kind of have to depend on yourself and to really
Okay.
try to figure out how to do it. And it's not just about the swing. Sometimes it's about like the mental aspect. If you can remain focused
Yeah.
and trying to figure out how to hit the ball correctly.
All right, all right. We're gonna have a little mental test soon after maybe our little segment in our golf episode. But I kind of want to talk about some of the equipment that we use, some of the golf equipment, because it can be a little bit daunting knowing that there's so many different clubs, so many different equipment. I wanted to ask Jason, and I wanted to ask you guys, what's your favorite golf club? I was wondering, Jason, if you want to answer that.
Oh yeah, sure. There's my golf bag's actually right over here.
Oh, okay, okay.
And there's quite a few clubs in there.
Yeah.
But if I were to pick like my favorite club, it's something called a gap wedge.
Oh,
And
okay.
What is it? Yeah.
yeah, so the question, what is a gap wedge? It's pretty much a club you'd use anywhere between maybe 120 to 80 yards. And that's my favorite club because it's the one that kind of gets the closest to the hole without actually being on the green. But yeah, that is my favorite club.
I
What
see.
does
I
it
see.
mean by being on the green, Brother Jason?
Being on the green, so it's kind of like when you go putting.
Yeah.
When you go to like those mini putt places,
Mhm.
those are the green where you don't have to hit the ball high, but hit the ball on a very thin cut piece of grass.
Oh.
Right?
Ooh, okay,
Hopefully
okay.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
We're actually gonna be on the green in the next segment, next segment of this episode. Yes, yes. So actually, one of my favorite clubs, actually, this is actually my putter. I've been using this since when I was back in high school. So I played a lot of golf back then, and I haven't been really playing lately. But I did play a couple tournaments. Remember the Vegas tournament that we played in, Jason?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So this actually was the one that gave me the most confidence. It's not the best looking club. It's a Tour Logic HT-1. It's a little bit older, but for those that have been golfing for a while, it's not about the equipment, but it's actually about your confidence in the equipment. Because sometimes what you have like a personal memory towards your specific club, whether it helped you like win a tournament or helped you with a hole, and always give you it's always old reliable. This was my old reliable.
Sort
Yeah.
of on that note, Brother Miguel, I know me and Brother Jason talked a little bit about our favorite memories about golf. Can you kind of tell us about that little plushie right there, Brother Jason?
So right over here, I'm not sure if you can see it. Let me pull it up a little bit. Excuse me. So I brought this guy right here. If you can see that, maybe not. But it's a little golf ball plushie with a hat on it.
Ooh,
I bought it in downtown Mountain View, near the place of worship, and I bought it because I thought it looked really cool, and I was really into golf at the time.
yeah.
I put it in my bag, and then it kind of comes with me in all of my rounds of golf.
Is it like your good luck charm to make sure that like if you don't have it,
I
then you
think
could-
so. I think more it's just a buddy to hang out if I'm there by myself. But we also gave it a name.
Ooh,
The
okay.
name that we gave it is called Yips. So his
Yips.
name's Yips.
Oh, okay.
But unfortunately, Yips has a negative connotation in golf. But I think it suits him because he looks kind of funny,
Wait,
right?
what's that? What does the negative connotation yips mean?
So
in golf?
Yips in golf, it kind of means when you hit like a bad shot.
Oh, okay, okay.
But I think it's funny because he's always with me.
And he's
Always have
making
the
good
Yips.
shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, good shots. All right, all right. Let's read actually some of the comments that we see today. So we have a comment from Jim Bryan. Last time I golfed was in elementary school, going to a local golf course every Wednesday. Wow.
Mm.
wow. It's a
All
nice
right. And
From Kapalo, good evening to you all, po. I'm glad this show is in full swing. I like that.
wow, Paulo.
Shout out, pal.
Okay. Carreño said, hello and good evening, po, to our Assistant District Minister, Ka Jason Dulalas and family. Greeting from hashtag South San Jose. And
From Ka Chris, we also have good evening po to our district supervising minister, Brother Noelas Gasmin and family. Hashtag SVC, hashtag Milpitas.
all right. And then we have another one from Justin Faith. We went to Top Golf for our family hour and we had a lot of fun, po.
Wow.
Oh, okay. So we actually have a lot of golfers in the district. There's always a tournament that happens at the end of the year, right, Jason? And then there's always going to be people that love to golf. So if you have any questions about playing golf or just getting started, or if you want to just join a community of golfers, let Brother Jason know. He's always part of playing golf and always learning how to play. Yes. So actually, we're gonna now maybe transition. Should we start actually test our golf skills a little bit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
once you guys play, honestly, like these skills that you
Oh,
guys have.
okay, okay, okay. So we're actually in a putting green right now, and the back behind us is a putting green. So we'll actually let's get set up with the
Mm.
putting green. Yeah, let's do our putting competition.
Let's
here.
make some more
All
memories,
right,
guys.
all right. If we can switch to the next side of the camera, Paul. So you can see here, we actually have our putting green right here. Have everything set up, and if we can have a quick check. Turn on the lights. It's a little
Kind of
bit
dark.
dark.
It's kind of dark.
Paulo, if you could turn off the lights. But we'll come a little bit closer to the camera while Brother Paulo
So
is
while
doing-
we wait, brother Miguel, like you said that anyone can join and anyone
Yes.
can like start. How would for me? How would I start golfing? How would I start learning how to golf?
Yeah, so golfing is definitely something that you want to learn and really have a lot of patience with. I
Okay.
think golfing can really be difficult and really be hard to start because there's a lot of mental aspects when it comes to it. Yeah, what about you, Brother Jason? How would you start golf if you just started now?
Yeah, one thing I would suggest is try to find someone that has been playing golf before.
Yes.
Because I would say the equipment gets a little expensive.
Mhm.
But one thing, if you're both right-handed or if you're both left-handed like me,
Mhm.
you can borrow their clubs and try to figure out how to swing and to see if this sport is actually for you. And if you do get the golf bug, if you do try to feel like, oh, I want to do this more often, there's always a good places to find used golf clubs and quite a few ranges to go check out.
I see, I see. So, do you remember, do you have your first memory playing golf? Like, what was your first course that you played?
The first memory I have of playing golf was one of our practice rounds in high school.
Yeah.
It's a course, actually, the nearest golf course near San Jose Chapel. It's called
Oh,
Rancho de Pueblo.
Oh,
yeah,
So
yeah.
I think it's
Pass
right
by
off
it.
King Road. It's a very short course.
yes.
And it's not the hardest course, but it's fairly easy. And then I do have one memory. We kind of played towards the tail end of the day,
Yes.
and then it was really nice to see the golf course right at the sunset.
Oh, I see. I
Oh,
see.
nice.
My favorite. I think my first course that I played was back in Illinois. My dad took me out, and I wasn't able to. I didn't really play well, but I remember that it was really fun because I was with my family. I was with my brother, and I was also just learning how to play golf. It was a lot of fun because it was a simple course. It was back in Illinois. I think it was called, I think Redwood Creek or something like that.
Mhm.
No, Cherry Creek. And this was a small course. It was like a par. It was a par. It was only 9 holes, so it was like a short 9 hole course, not an 8. And it was just a lot of fun because I was able to learn how to play in like a lower stakes level. But I know that a lot of our friends will play here here in the Bay Area in Mountain View and or in San Jose, like San Jose Muni or stuff like that. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know that there's planes that's happening at 10 o'clock at night, but I don't know if you can pick that up, but it's okay. So actually, let's kind of get started. Let's see if we can play this. Let's play this shot. Let's play
Yeah.
if we can. Let's bring it out here. I know it's a little bit dark, but it's okay. We're trying our best to with the lighting situation.
It's okay. Me and Brother Dean will like describe what's happening. in
Describe
real
what's
time.
happening?
Yes.
We'll give
Yes.
you the good golf
Good,
commentary.
good golf
Yeah.
competition. Yes.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
So if you can see us, yes, we're over here. So if we can see, these are our holes that we're going to be trying to play from. And if you can, we're going to try to hit these 2 holes right here. So let's do it our best.
What's
So,
first, brother Miguel? What's first?
All right, let's go for hole number 1 right here from this angle. Yes.
Brother Jason, brother Miguel, while you guys are aiming for hole number 1, can you kind of show us how to set up for a golf
Ooh,
swing?
Okay. That is a very excellent question. So for a golf swing, usually maybe Brother Jason can go to the camera and then we'll describe it to you. All right, if you can, if you can see it. So right here, are you able to see it right here, Brother Jason? Yeah. So we're gonna show our golf swing. Usually, there's 2 types of grips, right? I know you're a lefty, a righty. So usually, you would hold the grip. This is your first grip, and I usually hold it like a pistol grip right here, and then from there, we're gonna also have like this. I'm gonna hold it like this. So I usually interlock my finger like this is the pistol grip, and I use my pinky right here, interlock it, and I keep my thumb on the bottom, and then I wrap around and I put it like that. Yeah, like this.
And then for me, it's the same way, but you switch the hands because I'm left-handed.
Okay, let's show them. Let's show them. Let's show them. Okay. Yes. So that's usually how you typically hold the golf swing on golf. But I know that there's some people that have very specific putting grips, but it's really dependent on your confidence, huh? Yeah. So I know my favorite golfer right now, Bryson. He has like this thing where he does this golf, this I think to the chest putter. But those are crazy advanced. So
So pretty much like you can find your own style that you can start with one and then switch over.
yeah,
to the
yeah,
next
there
one.
is
Okay.
definitely a style when it comes to it. Yeah. So let's actually do our first shot. Let's do our first putt. Let's see if we can do it.
Can you kind of walk us through your setup too? Maybe
All
like
right.
vocalize your
All
steps,
right.
I guess.
Maybe Jason, you want to go first because you're a lefty. So if we're gonna be aiming towards the green or for this hole right here, Jason, how do you read the green?
Oh, so this is the green you're talking about before, right? Yes. Okay.
So if it was me, you kind of have to see where everything is leaning towards. Some people kind of walk up to it, and then they kind of feel if they're leaning more towards the left or more towards the right. That's one way to do it. And if it's leaning more towards the left, you kind of have to aim towards the right so it can hit right inside the hole. But the most important part about hitting a putt, it's all in the shoulders. If you can show me, brother Miguel, what does it mean? It's all in the shoulders.
The shoulders, like right here. Because that if you can hit this in one try. Let's see. Let's give it a try.
Brother Jason sets up the shot. He swings. and-
Oh, he doesn't
Did you
hit?
get it?
Oh, okay.
Warm up. It's okay.
Warm
Warm
up,
up.
warm up.
Warm up.
Okay, brother Miguel, give it a try.
Hey, Miguel has a home field advantage. He's been here many times before. Ah,
Just a little too long.
It's a little too long.
so can you guys describe to us what like like from that shot? How do you guys like learn from that and like understand what happened?
Ooh, okay. I think when it comes to like reading greens, I usually the you kind of get an advantage if your opponent plays the ball first, and if
Mm.
especially if you're coming from the same angle, because that gives you the lie. So what
Mm.
it means by lie is that it shows like how fast the greens are, and what I mean by fast is how hard you putt with your club. It basically rolls. Basically, if it's a quick roll or if it's a slow roll. So you really there's a lot of factors. Like let's say if the grass is a little bit cut, just recently cut, so the greens are a little bit faster. So that means the ball's gonna roll faster. If the greens haven't been cut in a while, the greens are gonna roll a bit slower. So basically what I'm trying to do is like read the green by seeing how the ball rolls, and there's usually a line that is the golfers usually follow. So when I putt, what about you, Jason?
I think everything you said is exactly what I would do as well. Yeah, sounds about right. You covered it all. How about let's go to another hole?
Okay, let's
All
go.
right,
Alright.
all right. Let's go to the closer one here.
Yeah,
How's
let's
that?
go to the-
Okay, cool.
How many golf swings are you given in like a competition, and like how do you win a golf competition?
So for golf, I think the simple answer to that is whoever can get it inside the hole with the least amount of strokes. And how easy as that sounds, it's actually harder than it looks.
I think definitely, yeah, brother Jason's correct. Yeah, all right, so let's see if you can get this shot. Let's see if Quick Tech, if you're able to zoom in on our shot. Let's see if you're able to do that. All right, let's see if you can be able to
He
get that.
preps, he squares the shoulders, and it rolls.
Oh, it cut
Almost.
through. It cut through. It cut through.
Almost.
Almost. All right, let's see.
All right,
Let's see
brother
it, brother
Mel,
Miguel.
Miguel,
Let's go, Miguel.
I gave you the line. Let's see if you can sink it.
Ah.
Not so quiet. Not so quiet.
Definitely, I feel like with golf, it's such a mental sport. So we actually have a lot of leaves right here because I didn't really clean the green. But definitely, it's a sport that I feel like anyone can get into. You just have to have a lot of patience. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it seems like you can do this like indoors too if you have like your own. So like if it's raining outside, you don't
Yeah,
have to go outside
yeah.
to do
They're
that.
actually in the back of our yard. We actually have a golf net.
Oh,
So
nice.
my dad and my brother be they're actually hitting the club, just making sure that their swing is all correct and everything. It's really addicting sport if you really get into it. All right. So let's do maybe this last hole like right here. Let's see if you're able to do that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think Brother Miguel should go first.
Okay. All right.
I have a question for you all. Has there ever been a golf course that has like taught you patience or like made your patience a lot
Oh,
more
man.
stronger?
Wait, what's that one course in Milpitas? The one Spring Valley, and then the one with the super big hills. Bayview, yeah, those ones are pretty hard. I think I played at this course called Crazy Horse in I think Monterey. Those courses were pretty hard. I think it's really hard to read the green, and it was really difficult.
Mhm.
But let me see if I can make this real quick.
He sets up the shot. He looks. He looks. And he swings.
No!
First
Nice.
try,
First try. First try.
You got it. You got it.
Miguel's actually warmed up now.
I'm warmed up. I'm warmed up. Oh! Oh! It's so close. No, it was like an inch off. Man. That was a lot of fun, man. I had a lot of fun. Let's transition back to the original setup, and then we'll talk a little bit more about our clubs and everything.
Yes.
All right. So when we're talking about golf and just playing the sport, I feel like there is so much competition when it comes to it. But I think my favorite part about golf, and especially playing with like a group of friends and just playing in a team, is being able to play with a lot of like good friends and everything. I think a lot of my favorite memories was going to different courses around California and just playing with a good group of people, good group of friends, and then just playing with them, making memories. I think that's one of the best parts that I like about golf. What about you, Jason? How do you feel about playing it with other people?
I think it's a good way to connect with your friends and to kind of bond in a way where you're out of the regular society, right? You're in 18 holes. You're walking or you're riding a golf cart, and it's a good way to to talk to someone in a personal level.
Mm,
But on top of that, if you decide to do play by yourself, you're always paired with a stranger and a new person to meet,
mhm,
and that's always fun to meet someone new, to see how they're doing in life through whether it's 2 hours or 4 hours of golf.
mhm. I see. I
I,
see.
I can definitely say that was very exciting.
No, yeah, honestly, yeah. Even those 3 shots, I was like, dang, I kind of want to see more.
Right?
All right, next episode you're gonna see Michael and Glenn go
Oh,
off.
yeah.
Go off with golf.
Let's talk about golf part 2, guys. Let's
Let's
make
talk
it
about
happen.
golf part 2.
That works.
All right, so let's read some of the comments that's being displayed. We actually have one from Queer Darnell. Can we have an activity at Golfland in Milpitas? Hashtag
Ooh,
Fremont.
I think I've been to that one. Yeah, that's the only time I really played
That's your
mini
play
golf.
mini golf.
From
Yes.
Karena, it says, would love to learn how to play golf. It sounds so interesting and fun. Hashtag South San Jose.
Yeah.
Be sure to rewatch the video.
Yes, yes,
You'll
yes.
learn a lot.
And then Ka Jordan said, "My dad and my brother be doing."
That's cool.
Thanks,
Quoting
Cole.
Miguel.
Thanks for the quote, Ka Jordan. All right, so I'm curious, guys. Glenn and Michael. Now you guys are non-golfers.
Mhm.
I'm curious. What would make you guys want to try out the sport?
For me personally, I like fast-paced like sports like basketball,
Mhm.
football, ping pong.
Mhm.
So I think golf would be a good change of pace. I can see like what you said, brother Jason, that it's a good way to get to know someone on a deeper level because you can like take your time with everything. So I think having a good change of pace will be the interesting part to me. Yeah. What about you, Bergleen?
I believe it was. I feel like we kind of followed the advice of Brother Jason, like he said earlier, sort of going with people who are a little bit more into golfing,
Mhm.
like Brother Miguel, Brother Jason, right now. And I kind of see like the beauty of golf, the sport, the intensity, the passion, even.
Okay.
And it was very fun. And honestly, if you are gonna try to get me into a golf course, just hit me up. I'm down now. Like
All right,
I see it.
We have a foursome
Sounds
right
good.
here. We could play off. We could play later today or tomorrow. Yeah. All right. All right. So I think I want to end things off and really talk about for golf. I think it's one of those sports. Yeah, like you guys said, and you guys really nailed. You guys really nailed the idea. That I feel like the reason why we all play golf is because of the camaraderie and just it's such a mental game, but also being able to share memories with so many people that you're playing with. I think being able to play with a group of four and then like you're playing with each other, you guys are bonding on the course for 4+ hours. You really get to know the other people and really get close with them and just playing golf. All right, so let's read some of the comments that's being said from brother Chris. Played golf years ago in Binikan golf course in Sibuk Bay.
Olongapo.
I assume that's in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Yes. And then Sister Pia said at Marco Gasman eyes and the golf emoji.
Marco, do you play?
Does Marco play? I don't know. Maybe you could play golf. Marco.
In our part 2, we'll bring him on.
Yes.
Yes.
From Kaeli Arumin, hashtag SVC, hashtag Salinas. Good to hear some brethren has spare time to play golf. Yeah.
Golf is terrific from Mark Vasquez.
That's a great one.
That's a great one. That's a great one. So before we kind of transition out, do you guys have any last minute shout outs or anything you want to say before we transition to our closing remarks?
Yeah, I mean, I like to shout out you, brother Miguel, and you, brother Jason. Like, also, you guys have really showed us what it means to play golf, and even though it was a short time, like what brother Glean said, it was like very nice to see. And also, shout out to the Jimenez family for letting that use their course and backyard. So,
Mhm.
yeah, shout out to them.
Thank you, bro.
Brother Jason.
Just a quick shout out to all the Mopitas brethren. Shout out Mopitas. See you guys tomorrow.
What about you, brother Glean?
Oh, shout out everyone here. Shout out you, Brother Miguel. Shout out you, Brother Jason, for coming out. Shout out to the Jimenez family for letting us play in their mini golf course back here. And shout out our tech. Shout out INCRadio always.
Yeah, and I just want to give a quick shout out especially to Michael. Congratulations to you. She's in the back doing the technical aspect, but they just recently got
Thank you, bro.
engaged. So congratulations
Thank
to
you.
Brother Michael.
Congratulations,
Can we
Brother
get a little
Michael.
congrats
Congratulations,
on the
congratulations.
chat for Brother Michael.
Give it
Yeah.
out to my fiance now.
Oh,
We get our best golf clap in the comments,
yeah,
guys.
best golf claps in the comments for Michael Nikki. We love that. Yes, shout out to everyone that continues to watch INC Radio Silicon Valley and continue to always support us with all the endeavors. We actually have a branding episode that's going to be live this upcoming Friday. We love to have you here. But before we transition, we actually want to talk about these upcoming activities that we have for this. Actually, tomorrow we have our CBI Nature Walk. The CBI Nature Walk will be at the Niles Community Park. So this is going to be located in Fremont. And then also later that day, we actually have our Kadiwa socializing. And this is going to be at the San Jose Function Hall in the local congregation of San Jose, of course. And we like to thank, of course, all of the viewers that continues to watch us. We like to thank and really give shout outs to everyone that continues to watch. And we want to close things off. So we like to thank our showcase on ways to subscribe, ways to connect. We have our YouTube at INC Radio DZEM 954. Share the link and subscribe. We also have our social media, Iglesia Ni Cristo News and Updates at Facebook, and our Instagram at INC News and Updates. We also like to thank our church administration, Executive Minister Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our Deputy Executive Minister Brother Angelo Manalo. We also like to thank our Silicon Valley District leadership, our District Supervising Minister Ka Noel Escasmen, our Assistant District Supervising Minister Ka Jason Dulalas. We also like to thank our CFO Overseer Ka Mark Anthony Manuel, our Multimedia Advisor Ka Francis Valencia, and of course our INC Radio Tech Kuya Tech Brother Manley and Brother Wally, our station manager. We'd like to thank you so much for you continue to always be with us and always support us during our INC Radio. Please tune in next time on
INC Radio, Silicon Valley, California.
Woo! Please tune in next time and tune in, of course, for the next episode for Alaska episode. We'll see you next time. Hope to see you live next week on INC Radio, our branding launch.